y'all. This is Sandra. More and more people are waking up. People more and more are embracing, evolving into better human beings. Increasingly, people are seeking higher dimensions, deeper dimensions, more potent living. And all of that starts from within, our conscious levels. Learning to think deeper, to speak deeper, to perform on deeper levels. Love is the key to every aspect of our beings. Love is foundational. If the foundation is not properly in place, in order, then nothing else built is going to have a solid stand. When we learn to love and to seek and to focus on what is indeed truth, then we are on journeys of freedom. Freedom cannot occur overnight. Freedom is a journey. But oh, what a rewarding journey it is. When we flow in love and flow in truth, there is nothing that can compare to being awakened from the fiber and the core of our very heart. If the pulse of our lives is built on love and truth, we win. And yes, there will be challenges, there will be questions, there will be joys and sorrows. But regardless, when love is at the core, we shall conquer. We shall have confidence. We shall be able to live without fear and worry. Yes, that is possible if we do it orderly and believe and expand our horizons and come out of the mundane, the routine, the same old, same old. Explore new possibilities, new opportunities, new mindsets. Find out just what is our lane. What are our lanes? And it's not always about staying in familiar lanes. Sometimes we need to go to new lanes, travel new roads. It's best to go the highway, and that includes an assortment of lanes. But remember that love is the core ingredient in the mix. Pour love in the pot, truth in the pot, and freedom will boil over in flame and glory. I'm still living and learning, as are we all. But it gets better when we continue to learn, to seek, and to discover. And some discoveries will be unsettling and they will jar our comfort zones. But have no fear. Just keep discovering. And don't depend on what you've long been taught and long believe, especially about the content of the Holy Bible for those who, quote unquote, consider themselves Christians. Come out of that Bible sometimes, people, and learn the origin of it, who wrote it. Discover, is everything in that Bible really true? Really now. Have an open mind about it. If you do, and you do some investigations, evaluations, examinations, and more researching, of course, with the help of God, who is the source, you will learn that everything that's in that Bible is not reality. Some is myth, some is fiction, some is allegory, and some is just pure forgery. The books of the gospel, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Really now, do you believe those books were written by the men that they're named after? Do some investigation about that. In the Middle East, they didn't even have names like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, or did they? That bears some investigation, people, I would say. I've already done some, and some things just don't add up or align with what is considered reasonable. And some people are brainwashed, like I was, believing absolutely everything contained in the Bible is in fact the truth, the Word of God. They have the Bibles that have words written in red that are attributed to Jesus as if they're quotes. I mean, think about it, people. Come out of the brainwashed mindset and think about it. Is there anybody that you can quote at that length, verbatim, from all those many years ago? That is not even possible. Think about it. I can't even quote somebody I heard a couple of years ago at that length and in those measures as all that red writing is in the Bible. And people are saying God inspired. Yes, I agree, God did inspire quite a bit that's in the Bible. It has wisdom in there. It has instructions and guidance that is very helpful. However, inspired does not necessarily always mean verbatim, word for word. The Bible was written by finite men, imperfect men. God is perfect, men are not. So when I write, and I'm a published writer, I'm inspired by God as well. But that does not mean that I don't make errors when I write. So don't give wholehearted belief in every single word that's written in the Bible as reality and truth. Inspired does not mean absolutely incapable of having error. And don't just believe what I say. Please have enough mindset, have enough intelligence, have enough drive and wisdom to come out of the Bible and go to other places to find out the origin of Bible content. With the online resources that we have, there's so much that you can learn going on YouTube and etc. And no, everything online is not true. And everything on YouTube is not true. You can go to the public library and find loads of books. And all of them don't contain truth, but people still go to the library. You select what is something that you're inclined towards, and the rest of it you just leave alone. But don't discount everything online as being false, because it's not. There are plenty of truths in the library books on the shelves, and there are plenty of truths on YouTube and online. Seek the Lord for help in discovering and discerning and considering, and you can come up with plenty of accurate information if you just use your time and pace yourself and really get an understanding, and don't continue to let people convince you of things that you have been long taught and things you have long believed are necessarily always truth. It's good to have wise counsel, but nothing replaces the source God and what He has deposited within each one of us, which is intelligence. Please, people, stop being dumbed down by false teachings, insufficient teachings, and just outright lies. Pursue and investigate with the mind that God has given you to broaden your horizons and not continue to be dumbed down. Thank you for listening.